So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well.
Well, he's very good both on and off the ball, so he'll be constantly looking for space in and around the area to find a telling...
It's Kane! Oh, surely that deserves better.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Beckham. And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Sneijder.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, super find. A real chance if he can get through. And here's Sneijder. Shot could be on. Pulls it back. Oh, important interception. Gravenberg charging forward, the ball at his feet. Still goalless at the moment. Sneijder. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. And Neymar. Gravenberg. Griezmann. And it's Sneijder. Adams does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's a throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Gravenberg. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Corinthians were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Interesting ball. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Nunez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nunez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot at goal! Gravenberg. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kane. Real chance here. Schneider. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Darwin. Serginho. Schneider. Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Nunez. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Koundé can get it clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Robertson. Kimmich. Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Yamal. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Griezmann. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Nunez, straight hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckham, Messi, Corinthians finding their passes. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gravenberg. Now it's Kane. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Kagawa! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough arrives at last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Neymar.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neymar. Griezmann. Now it's Darwin. Gravenberg. Kane. Now the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Camisa 18. Substituição.
Schneider. And here's Barcola. Gravenberg.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cleared away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Schneider. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one.
Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Well, at least tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
De Bruyne. Mendes calmly anticipates. Surlot. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but
that could spell trouble. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodri. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really... He's having a go! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Kimmich. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Vitz. And Hernandez. He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. Kimmich. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This ended up in no man's land. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, great play! He's got full!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Griezmann. Saliba. And it's Griezmann. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hernandez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. He has found the way through. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? Great effort, but no way through. Gravenberg. He could be in here. Kane. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kimmich. And it's Griezmann. Gravenberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Marquinhos. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, nice touch. Vitinha.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go. Shot a goal! All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kimmich. And Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Yamal! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nunez gets his final warning. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Rodri. Saliba. Vitinha. Vitinha. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Griezmann. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Darwin. No, again there's no way through. Gravenberg. And Robertson. Barcelona with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. It's a pretty loose pass. Wirtz.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, that's well spotted. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Throw in. Robertson short changes him with that pass. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Neatly clipped into space. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And it's Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Kane, great hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Vitinha. Wirtz, Griezmann. Stood up well to him there. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Griezmann goes short. Vitinha with the cross. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has been slung wide. And the flag has stayed down.
Brazil truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Wirtz. Can he latch on to this? Kimmich. Robertson. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's going in strongly.
Koundé is there to clear. Well, they've got it again. Rodri. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, that's fabulous. Nunez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, perfectly measured, that. Neymar, defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the cutback.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Beckenbauer. And the shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Cafu. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. And Robertson. Roberto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni. Roberto. Always onto this. Oh, well played. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking tidy in possession here. And he'll shoot here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to belt it away. Cafu. Roberto. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That looks a good ball. Up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gravenberg. Can he get it through? Nunez! Nunez! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Back into the middle. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Nunez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ball's gone out of play. Beckenbauer. Gravenberg.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Robertson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Beckenbauer. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 9. Camisa
And we're underway
77.
again.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Gravenberg.
Camisa 10.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Camisa 20.
Good read, needed to be. Kane. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. Now Nunez! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he is just ripping it up. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Kane. And he's running through. And here's Nunez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Kane. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now it's Darwin. Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Climbs up big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Beckenbauer, who's set up one goal so far. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicked it back promptly. Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Driving on and making good progress. Messi. Neymar. Back into the middle. Neymar. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. Just off target. Yamal. Mbappe. Adams gets a foot in here. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Messi. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kane. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Messi. He's found a way past. Messi. Ederson gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal. And that could set him on his way. He's found some space. Hits one! Now it's Grafenberg. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Messi.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he was quick to react. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Messi. Yamal gets into some space. Terrific header! This time, surely, he scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Quality ball. Now it's Neymar. And the flag has stayed down. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich. That's a little off target. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. And it's Neymar. Yamal. Mbappe. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
3,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 7, Neymar. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 9.
All is over the line.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 18.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
El dorsal 19, Drogba. Cambio de jugadores.
And the ball, can he finish? It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Lamine Yamal very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Drogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. De Bruyne. And it's Drogba. Now it's De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's out of reach. Guardiola. Gravenberg. Into the last 5 minutes. De Bruyne. It's a good spell of possession, this. Drop, great hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Bruyne. Yamal. He's got to be in. There's the hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Bruyne. Pass is just off target. De Jong. There won't be another chance after this one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends... Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support. Oh, great hit! Now it's Darwin. Robertson. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Beckenbauer. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi made a good run there. Gravenberg. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Griezmann. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Kane. And he welcomes it in. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Well, that's an excellent interception. Robertson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. De Jong. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish...
Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kane. He could be in here. Now it's Darwin. Darwin. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich. Great ball if he can get there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He can run onto that. Kane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had it taken off him. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Yamal. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. Griezmann. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Robertson. It's Kimmich. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, the man we've all come to watch. Mbappe. Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Balde calmly anticipates. Yamal is off. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with the corner, there first.
Será reemplazado por el
Koundé getting this one clear.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Kimmich does really well. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Kimmich knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And they're quick to get it back. Gravenberg. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, it's Lewandowski! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona have their second corner now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
There's the shot! Dispatched clinically. And it puts them on the cusp of promotion. Can they see the promised land?
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energised them. Lewandowski very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And the flag has... Can he finish? He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Neymar. In towards the middle. And they've got rid. Gravenberg. He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gravenberg really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe tries to dink it in. Yamal has it out wide and in space. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That is good alertness. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Otamendi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.